Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm working on a 2003 Nissan Pathfinder and replacing the alternator. So I know there's not a whole lot of videos out there giving you the full detail on how to do the replacement. So I know I'm not gonna go step by step on how to do it. I'm just gonna run a general overview of what I did, what worked for me, and what tools you need to get things started. So just looking at things, I want to show you. So these are the basic tools that are needed: pliers, a 10-inch wrench, ratchet. I have an extension for it, 12mm socket and a 14mm socket, and then a Phillips and a flathead. So I don't have a Phillips showing there, but so this is the engine bay at this point. So what I started with was first taking the battery out, just taking the cover and whatnot, the battery itself out. Then I decided to go on taking the radiator out. As you can see, it's pretty spacious. The cover for the fan shroud, it has clips. So let me walk over there and show you guys. There's clips that go in here. They're pretty easy to push through with a Phillips screwdriver. Then you as well, once you have taken the cover off, then take the fan shroud off. It's basically a 10mm socket. You can take those off, and then that opens up the space. You have to obviously disconnect the hose on top here, hose down there. There are some two of the transmission cooling lines that go in there. You have to take those off and taper it off. I know I did a lousy job because there's quite a bit of fluid spillage itself. And then some of the folks were talking about taking the power steering pump off. Obviously there's a bolt right here. It's a 24, I believe. And then yeah, obviously I mentioned that socket. There are some, excuse me, hose. There's one hose back here. You'll have to take with the pliers, take it off. There are bolts, but needless to say, it's all in your opinion if you want to do that. I didn't needless to have to take it completely off. I just had to take the hose off so I can kind of reach the alternators back for the wires and whatnot. So anyways, going back to the thing, so take the fan shroud off. I took the pulley. This is the pulley tensioner. At the bottom of this pulley tensioner, let me see if I can reach down there and show you guys. So hopefully you can see the pulley tensioner bolt right there. That loosens the belt. So I took that belt off, and then I took the pulley tensioner completely off. There's a 1, 2, and there's a 1/3 at the bottom. Once that's done, there's a bracket right down here where my finger's touching with the wires. I loosened this and I disconnected it from the alternator because it holds the bottom of the alternator. And there's a bolt here. Took off. This is the main bolt that the alternator sits in. It goes through from one side to the other with a locking nut. And then I took that off, obviously. So, and then on the back of the alternator are the positive connection wires for the, obviously, to give it the juice to make it work. It's hard to see back there, but there's a, you can do by feel, honestly. There's a rubber boot on top of that. So you move the rubber boot, you can take, I believe it is a 12mm wrench, open end wrench. You can take and loosen it up that way. It is a pain in the butt, guys. There is a catch also. There's wires kind of connected, and then the 2003 has a safety guard. So previously with their Pathfinder owners had experienced wires touching the alternator when it's hot and it's kind of burning the wires. Well, the 2003 looked like created a bracket which pushes the wire up, so away from the alternator, so it never touches the alternator when it's hot. So safety feature, that's a great thing. Other than that, that's all I could think of at this point. I'm putting this back together. Things you will also need is some more transmission fluid and radiator fluid to get the job completed. Other than that, yeah, and then make sure you drop off the battery to your local auto parts store, or if you have a charger, fully charge the battery before installing back in. So alternator's brand new, battery's fully charged, so everything's working, you know, copacetically without issues. Leave a comment if you feel that you want to add something to this or to help other guys out, because I'm a novice mechanic. I'm not certified or anything like that, so I just backyarded it out, you know, working on stuff and helping others. Obviously this is somebody else's vehicle, I'm just helping them out for free. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.